Good day, creative geniuses. Welcome. Welcome to my Wednesday Wisdom Window. I'm Suzanne Grace, CEO of Grace Inspire Sanctuary, where we come together once a week to do a breath practice, have an affirmation, inspired reading, have some new thoughts about this thing called life, something that can support us. I'm glad you're here whenever and wherever you're watching this from. And keep in mind that I do post this on my YouTube page now, so you can share it with people that aren't necessarily on Facebook. So thank you. Today I'm going back to a wonderful writer, Rachel Naomi Remen, who wrote a book called Kitchen Table Wisdom, something like that. And this is about a bowl. A bowl. It's called Breathing In and Breathing Out. So I'm going to read this and then we'll do a yogic breath practice together and then a little contemplation and meditation. So thank you for being here. Rachel Naomi Remen. She says, I begin and end every day with a very old ritual that was taught to me by a gentle elderly woman who is a Tibetan nun. Each morning, the first thing after wakening, you take a small empty bowl that you keep for this purpose and fill it slowly to the brim from a source of running water. Now, doubtless, the originators of this ritual had in mind some high mountain stream, but I use my kitchen faucet, turning it on and letting it run for a while before passing my little bowl through the water to fill it completely. As the bowl fills, you reflect on the particulars of your life, whatever they are. The people with whom you share your time, your state of health, whatever problems you're facing, what skills and strengths you have, your disappointments and your successes, your worries, your personal gifts, your personal limitations, your home, all of your possessions, your losses, your history as a human being. As the bowl fills, you receive your life open-heartedly and unconditionally as your portion. Walking very slowly so as not to spill a drop out of the brimming bowl, you take it to a private place in your home, perhaps a personal altar or a windowsill or a shelf, and you place it there, dedicating all that it contains to the service of life. Leaving the bowl, the full bowl, in this place, you then begin your day. She says, I find that this practice has been profoundly healing for me. The thought that all things can be used equally to befriend life seems to soften the edges of things, to break down the boundaries between one's sorrow and one's joys, one's wounds and one's strengths. They may be of equal value in serving life. Perhaps it is through each such consideration, that all things will ultimately reveal their true value and meaning. Each evening, the last thing before going to sleep, you take the bowl outside and you empty the water out onto the earth. Then you place the empty bowl upside down in a special place in your home. You turn out your light and you rest. Perhaps this cycle, she says, of open-heartedly taking on whatever one has been given, using it all to serve the life around you, then letting it go completely, refers as much to the wisdom of living a lifetime as it does to the wisdom of living each day with mindfulness, awareness, and love. That's such a sweet little ritual to fill a bowl every morning with all of your stuff and set it aside and then allow life to just happen, right? So sweet. So let's take our yogic breath practice today. Let's start with our heart chakra and just lightly tap our heart chakra in the center of the chest. Just awakening that vital life force of our heart, the energy of the heart, which is one of compassion, faith, devotion, forgiveness, love. And lightly tap your third eye, your wisdom eye, opening to clear thinking today, peace of mind. And then lightly tap your crown chakra, Sahasrara, opening to a possibility of something different, an infinite potential for you, a new idea. And then release your hands on your lap. And as we close our eyes, we drop our shoulders and we drop our busy mind down to the feeling heart. We'll do our Ujjayi yogic breath, breathing in through the nose in a moment, and then exhaling slowly, straw breath through the mouth like you're blowing through a straw. Just extending that exhale. The beautiful thing about slowing the exhale is that it regulates our nervous system. And turns on our parasympathetic nervous system. So we'll do 3 yogic breaths. And I will tone on the exhale the vibration of harmony. So we inhale our Ujjayi breath through the nose, filling ourselves up through the gut, all the way through the ribs, chest, throat, all the way. Let's go all the way to the third eye as our inhale. And slowly exhale through the mouth. And again, Ujjayi breath. Breathing through the back of the throat, through the nostrils, all the way up to the brain. Maybe with a smile. And slowly through the mouth, exhale. Good, and one more conscious yogic breath in. Let's breathe in a breath of gratitude. And exhale gratitude. And notice maybe the stillness, a little calmer. And let's contemplate for a moment this idea of filling a bowl with water that represents all parts of us, all aspects of us. And that it opens the boundaries of our joys and sorrows, our wounds and our strengths. And it's all part of life and living. And so we breathe. And I invite us to fill our bowl with an open heart and simply bless your day today. Whatever shows up, to take a breath instead of reacting, to take a breath and respond with mindfulness and awareness. Maybe there's a gift in something that's difficult. Maybe we can't see it right now. To make a stumbling block a stepping stone. And so our affirmation today, I invite you to repeat after me. I fill my bowl with an open heart. I bless this day, and I rest knowing all is well. And I know sometimes it takes courage to say that, especially if we're dealing with something difficult. So let's say it again. I fill my bowl with an open heart. I bless this day, and I rest knowing all is well. And we allow a smile to come to the corner of our eyes and mouth. Yes. Trusting this thing called life. And as we come back, we open our eyes, slowly rub our hands together, feeling more centered, calm, open, balanced, and spacious. Carry that with us into the rest of this beautiful day. Clasp our hands and take a nice big stretch. Ooh. Open wide, wiggle your fingers, and come on back to earth. So sweet. So I will thank Rachel Naomi Remen for her beautiful ritual today of filling our bowl. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment, let me know, and remember you can always pass these on. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful rest of this day and happy June. Wow, the first Wednesday of June. Tonight is my first Wednesday of the month meditation circle at the Briar Patch Co-op Community Room from 5 to 6. And I invite you to come if you're local. All right, have a beautiful day. Smile. You're on life's camera. Namaste.